mountain guides, and a Frenchman whose death was confirmed by his wife, herself a survivor. Mount Yalungri is an 18,000-foot peak considered suitable for mountain climbing rookies. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
Firefighters have rescued 4 workers from beneath rubble inside a medieval tower in Rome, but one of them died on the way to the hospital. The tower partially collapsed during renovation work. Italian prosecutors are investigating possible charges of negligence. The tower's been closed since 2007. I'm Kathleen Maloney. This is Fox News.
Well, just a gorgeous early November day of weather around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine, temperatures making it to the upper 60s for the afternoon. Then we'll fall off into the low 40s overnight and low 70s for the rest of the work week. Really couldn't ask for better weather. And no rain in sight, just a low chance by the time we get to the weekend. Until then, enjoy. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
This Panther Update is brought to you by UNC Charlotte.
Say cheese! I'm Anish Shroff with your Panthers Update.
Charlotte's momentum has a name, UNC Charlotte. 32,000 students strong, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, recognized at the highest level for research, unmatched access to Fortune 500 companies, built for a top-tier city. This isn't typical higher ed. The difference is scale. The difference is momentum. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte.
On Sunday, the Carolina Panthers scored their biggest regular season win in some time. The kick is up. It is good! Ryan Fitzgerald drilled a game-winning 49-yard field goal at Lambeau Field for a 16-13 win against the Packers. It was a win against a Green Bay team that entered the contest as the top team in the NFC. And for Ryan Fitzgerald, it was a rookie moment that will last forever.
Maybe tomorrow I can describe it. It's still too soon. I'm still processing it, but it's such a cool moment. My parents flew up here, and they wanted to see a cool place for me to play, and what a better, what a great ending.
Fitzgerald says the lead up to that game-winning kick started with the opening coin toss.
Just going back to pregame, Tracy Smith, our coordinator, receiving the kickoff so we can choose which way we want to go in the fourth quarter, and I had my win in my back for the game winner. So that was props to them for putting me in a great situation. Obviously, the offense driving the ball right down the field and giving me a kick inside of 50. I mean, you can't ask for much more.
I'm Anish Shroff on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This Panther Update has been brought to you by UNC Charlotte, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities. The difference is Charlotte. UNC Charlotte.
Hey folks, Randy Marion is the king of price when it comes to buying a new vehicle or a premium vehicle. But how about king of price when it comes to the service department? Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, Randy Marion Ford Lincoln in Statesville has you covered on tires, brakes, batteries, wipers, you name it. Any service you need on your vehicle, regardless of the make or model, come see Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville Service Department or Randy Marion Ford Lincoln Service Department today.
Mortal bees, prepare yourselves.
No, stop. Too early for that. Good Morning LKN, presented by Spotless Cleaning, is back on WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:08. Happy Tuesday to you. You're just hitting the streets. We're going to get a look at him here soon. We've got some friends we're going to hang out with this hour as well. Christine Paterson, she's the Director of Experience and Engagement for the town of Mooresville. She's also host of iHeart Mooresville, airs every Tuesday from 11 to noon here at WSIC. Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, you hang out with Patrick Reynolds. We'll hang out with him at 8:45. Southern Christmas Show tickets.
Yes.
Got an opportunity
You can win Southern Christmas
win.
Show tickets on the Home Ad Show. So all you have to do is call in your birthday or anniversary. And at the end of each week, we're going to put all the names in a bucket. We'll spin the wheel twice. We'll spin it once for the birthday winner, and then we'll spin it again for the Southern Christmas Show ticket winner. You can win 4 tickets.
You can start your pre-planning phase 2 now.
You can.
If you really want to.
You definitely can. So this week and next week, on Friday, you can win 4 tickets to the Southern Christmas Show if you win the birthday or anniversary wheel.
definitely want to win some free stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any free stuff going on in the world. Unfortunately not. MTV canceled Ridiculousness.
You know what? I saw this. But the article that I saw is they canceled after they announced how much, and what is this guy, Rob
Dyrdek?
Yeah, after they announced how much he was making is when they canceled it.
Okay.
Did you see that?
No, I did not.
So he was making like $34 million a year or something for that, and then like that news came out, and then the next day canceled. So, sorry, Rob. I don't know what they're going to show on MTV now. That's the only show that's ever on. Anytime I've ever turned on MTV, it's just been ridiculous.
Well, in UK, MTV doesn't exist anymore, or at least 5 of the 14 channels of MTV, they don't exist in the UK. And then this is one of the 2 in the US.
That show's been on for 14 years. I would have thought 5. 46 seasons. I don't know how they do that math. 14 years and 46 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, this was one of those shows that came out as internet videos were not new, but viral moments were new, and like going viral, or because, America's Funniest has always been around, and it's kind of a the show's kind of a play off of that.
I feel like this was the marriage between America's Funniest Home Videos and Jackass, like the kind of in between those two.
Correct. Knuckleheads. Yeah.
Speaking of, I am really looking forward to the new Fear Factor with Johnny Knoxville.
You are.
As far as TV shows,
You
I
liked
don't
that
check
show. Like, of
out-
all the TV shows I thought you would have liked, I would have not pinpointed you as a Fear Factor fan.
It's just so terrifying. Like, one of the previews was, like the clear wrap that you put on food. Imagine being smushed between 2 pieces of clear wrap and having 1 tube out.
I don't have a problem with that.
You don't have a problem with that?
I don't have claustrophobia. I don't have a problem with that.
You don't have a problem with not being able to move or potentially not be able to breathe?
Yeah.
Having no control?
You've got the tube, so you can breathe. I think I'd be okay.
High anxiety television.
I did much better with scuba diving than I thought scuba diving was going to be the thing that, like, I don't think I can do it. I have to breathe underwater. You're not supposed to do that. I've been told my whole life you don't breathe underwater.
Saran wrap is the least thing I'm scared of.
That's
on
like,
Fear
that
Factor.
would be, cakewalk for me now. You make me eat bugs or something. No.
Right. We're going to pour snakes on you while you eat this bull's
You
privates.
know what? Exactly. So I was just
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Right.
I'll eat those all day. Those are delicious. Dip those in some ranch.
Hey now.
But yeah, I don't like mayonnaise, so I'm definitely. I mean, that would be kind of. You have to eat this tub of mayonnaise. Sorry, quit. Sorry, Joe Rogan or whoever who's the host of it.
Johnny Knoxville.
Oh,
now.
sorry, Johnny Knoxville. I got to go home.
I wonder if they tried to talk to Joe about it. Like, you know what I mean? Or if
No, he's doing too good. I think he doesn't need to go back.
I'm not going back to that.
He gets to sit in his comfy studio and he doesn't have to go out in the cold.
I wonder if you'll see his name on like the producer.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow involved for sure.
I'm sure he's getting paid somehow from that. But that okay, so yours would be the stuck in between saran wrap and not being able to move. Mine would be the bugs. But how about like the adventure things where you're like,
I jump from a helicopter
have any
onto
trouble
a
with that?
platform over a river of alligators. I don't think
You're
that's
good
too
with
big
that
of
part.
a deal. Yeah.
No,
You got to take this car, go off the ramp, and then you got to escape from the car and swim back for air.
Next to an orca.
Yes.
So you'd be down for those.
You got to do it.
Those adventures. Okay. All right.
I'd
good
give
to
it a
know.
try. I'm not saying that they would look good. I'm not trying to claim that it's going to look good by any stretch.
So
of
when you're
imagination.
watching Fear Factor, are you like cringing, or are you like, oh, I could do that, no problem?
Okay, the bug one's like, I think the rule is too, you can't vomit. Is that right? Is that part of the rules? You're not allowed to vomit?
When you eat something disgusting? I don't know.
Because that would be a policy change I'd go for. If I can vomit, then I'll just keep eting.
Well, then I would just be like, bite.
That's
Sorry.
what I mean. Like birds, just like birds, what they do.
Yeah.
That's-
Sorry, I vomited. Just let it touch my
Got to
lips.
keep it in.
I'm so sorry. It touched my lips and I threw up. I wouldn't. I couldn't do it. I can't. As I said, I don't even like mayonnaise. I don't even really like ranch dressing. So there's no way. There's no way I could eat something disgusting like that.
Probably could get like 3 fistfuls of larva before it gets too bad.
You could do that. You think you could do the eating challenges?
You have to. That's 1 of 3. You gotta do, I mean, this is for the whole shebang. I'm a 3-sport guy.
Okay. All right. Well, tomorrow on Good Morning LKN, we're gonna have some special treats for you.
Yeah. Thanks. Unfortunately, something else you can watch on TV. Well, you won't see him on TV at least for a couple of weeks. Brandon Miller, his subluxation is confirmed, and so 2 weeks is minimum right now, and so not what you want to hear if you are a Hornets fan. But A lot of great other talent on the team. Excited to see them added to the TV schedule. Several more got added to the broadcast schedule. Shout out WSOC. We'll give them some love on
Slowly
that.
then suddenly.
Yeah, absolutely, for making it available to people.
Coffee.
Coffee. I need coffee. Good Morning LKN, presented by Spotless Cleaning, will be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, just a gorgeous early November day of weather around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures making it to the upper 60s for the afternoon. Then we'll fall off into the low 40s overnight and low 70s for the rest of the work week. Really couldn't ask for better weather. And no rain in sight, just a low chance by the time we get to the weekend. Until then, enjoy. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Then 110. Upscale and elegant, but never pretentious. Over 500 whiskeys, 100 wines, craft cocktails, and crave-worthy small bites. Live music plus monthly comedy nights and tastings. Post your next event at Then 110, located at 19712 One Norman Boulevard in Cornelius.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is ready for you to experience golf, dining, and entertainment. Golf lessons, tea times, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, plus memberships are available at 704-872-9990 or online at the 500 Club. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World of Outlaws World Finals Wednesday through Saturday. Catch Dirt Racing's top 3 series in a title-deciding 4-day showcase. The World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, the World of Outlaws Late Model Series, and the Super Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds. For tickets, camping information, and schedules, click on charlottemotorspeedway.com. Saturday is Christmas in the Ville at the Statesville Civic Center. Come shop from local businesses, enjoy food and drinks, create your own keepsakes, and the kids can play in the fun zone. Christmas in the Ville begins 10 a.m. Saturday at the Statesville Civic Center. The Fall Frenzy 5K is happening on November 22nd at ESC Park in Troutman. This run and walk benefits the Iredell County Crosby Scholars to support college and career access for Iredell students. Runners, walkers, and well-behaved leashed pets are invited. There will be a DJ, food trucks, face painting, games, post-race snacks, and awards. Visit crosbyscholars.org to register and for more information.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays now through November 23rd. A non-stop outdoor family adventure. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good Morning LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, okay. 8:18. Happy Tuesday to you. Wow, already. And getting close to 9 o'clock on a Tuesday. That means somebody might need a note. Right, ICATS.com. Alternative transportation. $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane. With David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Hey, Cruz. Things are not looking as good as they were the first time we came down this morning. We observed an accident on right before exit 31. It's actually in the off ramp in the grass area. A car struck a sign. It was causing a little bit of a minor delay in the northbound lane. Coming into Charlotte, especially about mile marker 12, every lane, to include the HOV lanes, were backing up. The traffic is real heavy down here. So if you got them patient pants, got the cleats in them, you better put them on.
It's time to, for sure.
Yep.
Definitely great advice, David. We appreciate you. Everybody drive safe out there this morning and get to where you're going. And also, it's Election Day. David, not to put you on the spot, you voted yet?
Yes. I have not. So that would be probably something I do this afternoon after I get off work.
Day of guy. I like it. David,
Yep.
you're the man. All right, we'll chat with you tomorrow.
All right, y'all take care. God bless. Have
You
a great
too.
day.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
RedICATS.com, $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County, $1 on Tuesdays. You can go to the VA in Salisbury. Thursday, you can go to Winston-Salem. Friday, you can go to Hickory. You just got to schedule it, RedICATS.com.
That's it.
So I go do. Look forward to chat with Christine Paterson. She's the host of iHeart Mooresville, and she's the director of experience and engagement for the town of Mooresville. Busy.
They have a
week
very
going
busy
on.
week
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
the town of Mooresville. Yes, all the kicked off Veterans Day week yesterday with Richard's Coffee Shop and the POW MIA walk, and
Which
then
was
they
great. I
have-
saw the video you put out too, by the way. Very cool.
it was pretty impactful. Just to be part of that ceremony as well. When we walked from Richard's Coffee Shop down to Town Hall, and they raised the flag, the POW MIA flag. But they had 4 empty chairs sitting there for people who, represented the people who never came home. And so it really was a really special ceremony.
Yeah, absolutely. They should do something like that at Denny's. Denny's just got bought.
Denny's got bought.
Yeah, Denny's just got bought. Going heavy. It probably was already some level of private equity, right? With Denny's, if I had to guess. I don't know if they were family owned previous to this. But Denny's Corporation is being acquired by Tri-Artisan Capital Advisors, Trayville Capital Group, and Yadva Enterprises. $620 million transaction. This is just on Denny's.com. I mean, literally, it's very real. Spartanburg, South Carolina. Is that where Denny's is out of,
Is
too?
that where that's from?
Wouldn't surprise me. Shout out Spartanburg.
Way to go, Spartanburg. It's where my dad's from.
Okay, there you go.
Way to go. Denny's. I had no idea Denny's started in Spartanburg. That's wild.
First quarter of 2026 is when they're saying it's looking to close as well. So I'm not sure what kind of changes or sparks or differences, that you might see at your local Denny's.
Shout out to Denny's for being the only place open in Shelby on Christmas Eve. We had a lot of dinners there.
Somebody's got to be there.
You know what? Yeah, after the Christmas Eve service, you're tired. You just need some a grilled cheese sandwich or some pancakes or a Moons Over My Hammy. You just head over to Denny's. It's a good place. It's a good time.
Definitely.
Shelby Denny's, though, is now a Cuban restaurant.
Oh,
You
really?
didn't know. Yeah.
Well, here's one fun fact. I just had it on there. Oh, okay. If you bought $1,000 in Denny's stock when it went public in 1998, you never sold it. Today, you'd walk away with $625.
Wow, what an investment.
Yeah, because based on this sale.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Good for you.
That's the way to.
You played the long game and it paid off for you.
When you make a bet like Denny's, though, you
Bet
got to
on
be in
Denny's?
for the long
How could
game.
you not bet on Denny's?
Right?
Really? Really? That's what I'm saying.
In the long haul?
Yeah, breakfast is here to stay.
Breakfast all day?
Arguably, it's early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been around since 65? 85?
Starting in Spartanburg. Way to go.
1998.
Sparkle
excuse me.
City.
That's what I'm gonna say.
1988?
1998.
Denny started in 1998. No.
She's older than that? That's when it went public, I think.
Because I went as a kid, so it did not start in 1998.
Yeah, you went back when it was still private then. That's
Okay.
That's
What it is. Okay.
Different Denny's than what it is
Gotcha.
today.
Very different.
Will Apple or Google look the same in the future? Apple is looking to Google for the future as far as Siri goes on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Google Gemini.
Surrey. Uh-huh.
Google Gemini will now be kind of incorporated into Siri a little bit in the future. They're going to use Google's Gemini.
Oh.
Apple will, within Siri, so you can have it your way. You know what I mean?
It used to be connected with the browser Bing.
Which is
Surrey.
Microsoft.
Yeah. Surrey used to be with Bing.
Apple and Microsoft.
Yeah. But now looks like it's going to be Google. So that's interesting.
Wow. Changing teams a little bit rapidly, huh?
I don't know what it's. I guess it's been with Safari for a little while now too. But when it first came out, yeah, it was a Bing. Bing was the browser that it used.
You start to get your jerseys ready, see which AI team you're going to be on. The question is, are businesses actually making money using AI? That certainly is one of the topics out there. An article did come out in the New Yorker talking about an MIT study found that 95% of companies that had invested in AI tools were seeing zero return at this point in trying to apply it. Early adoption, right? You got to figure out what it actually is, what it means. But
right. And
zero return, though, what is that? I don't know. How do they quantify it? Like, I've purchased these AI tools and I'm not making any more money than I was before, is what they're saying.
If you tool it, they will come.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, I think one of the big things with AI that I've always had is it's more of obviously like the search engine, adding the extra dimension of like asking it a question and it can formulate a more unique response, than your typical, Google search. Obviously, that is a cool feature, but the problems that AI solves, I think, is still we're sorting through that mess, right?
So writing better emails makes you more money, basically. It's kind of where
Well,
AI
we're seeing that
is
it's
that
not really
right, it's
making.
not, well, it
it's
doesn't make
not.
you. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
emails
finding
are
myself
ineffective.
skimming emails consistently now. I read the first paragraph, I read the last, and then I realize I didn't read anything in between because I know it's just a bunch of AI generated stuff.
And I don't think that necessarily stops, right, because of how many people are using
I don't think
AI
so
for
either.
email.
I don't think so either. But yeah, just I interested in this one that it says AI in its current incarnation isn't what it's cracked up to be. I don't know that I would agree with that.
Well, it's had these like it's exciting new technology. So it's had these like again, and nobody knows what the problem is that we're solving with AI other than
I think it's time.
I think it's solving the problem with time. Yeah, I would say the same thing. Yeah, it's just saving you time from having to. I mean, even something as simple as I don't know what the formula is to add to Excel to get the solution I want, so I can just ask chat.
Do it.
Make the formula.
Correct. Yeah, that is a great time saver. Yeah, and it does offer you the unique responses like that. But in terms of what huge problems do people have where it is like my tire's flat, I just don't know where it's coming in the everyday other than we can use it every day. It's in a weird space right now.
Jensen Young had a conversation about the future, and there were some quotes about it. He thinks it's more in like this physical kind of hardware space. So his bet, as far as if you want long term, if you're looking for potentially, we talk about trades a lot. He thinks electricians and plumbers in particular are two that, as far as for the future goes, will have to have people involved in that process of this. He's saying he doesn't believe the robots necessarily will be able to take care of doing that layer of the process themselves. That seems to be what he's saying
his quote here is the skilled craft segment of every economy is going to see a boom. So yeah, if you're in school, you're not sure about college, you're not sure what you want to do, go to the trades. It's a great job, great career.
It can lead to a lot of things, right? It's really about getting experience and getting going. That's what it's really about.
In my opinion, the biggest thing AI is doing right now is it is allowing creative people to be more creative, and it is allowing lazier people to be more lazy. And you will find the disparities as time goes on. So, there are right ways to do it and wrong ways to use it, as with anything, right? A shortcut versus,
any kind of technology that's out there. Yeah.
Another team that's formed up, or as I guess continued to form, or maybe there's a new one, OpenAI and AWS. So AWS is Amazon's cloud infrastructure side of things. So OpenAI and Amazon announcing their multi-year strategic partnership. And it will provide our industry-leading infrastructure for them to run and scale ChatGPT inference, training, and agentic AI workloads. Allows OpenAI to leverage our unusual experience running large-scale AI infrastructure securely, reliably, and at scale. So AWS being the back-end infrastructure behind now OpenAI.
Hot take: just everybody's new browser is going to be their AI, their chosen AI server. It's not going to be Google anymore.
That's a solid take right there for sure.
I think that's the way we're going.
My take: this animal never died. 90 years it's been since you've seen one, And I knew that he was. I knew that he was fine. I knew that the tree kangaroo was totally okay.
Yeah.
The Wandiwoi tree kangaroo vanished in 1928. Scientists assumed it had gone extinct, but nearly a century later, it reappeared, alive, golden-furred, and clinging to a tree top in the remote mountains of West Papua New Guinea.
And he's just sticking his tongue out like, ta.
He's a marsupial. He was a marsupial, first documented by German zoologist Ernst Mayr nearly 100 years ago. And no, he didn't leave. Just taking a nap.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless Cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, just a gorgeous early November day of weather around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures making it to the upper 60s for the afternoon. Then we'll fall off into the low 40s overnight and low 70s for the rest of the work week. Really couldn't ask for better weather. And no rain in sight, just a low chance by the time we get to the weekend. Until then, enjoy. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Lowry Drug is a source for excellent pharmacy services. We have served the Statesville community since 1959. We have attentive customer service, a state-of-the-art compounding laboratory, and the Dispill medication packaging system that takes the work out of medication management for those using medication planners. We do it for you. Come see us at Lowry Drug in Statesville. Call 704-873-2247. Come see us.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Inspire your team and gallop to greatness. Our horses at Willow Equine are outstanding at working with people on leadership and team building skills. Perfect for corporate retreats. Visit willowequine.com as you gallop to greatness.
'Tis the season. Bloom large at Drum Landscape Supply. Your one-stop streets, much more. They've got you covered. Plus, they deliver. Visit drumlandscapesupply.com today.
How can we make your day spotless? Yes, I'm Andrea, owner of Spotless Cleaning. Of course, our technicians do the extras. It surprises people. Yes, baseboards, window frames, and of course, toilets. Not maids, trained technicians. Exactly. In Brazil, my grandparents taught me to live my life without guilt. Yes, more time means better, bigger life. Yes, with Spotless Cleaning, you live it. Plus, have a clean house. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
We speak fluent Fix-It. House Doctors of Mooresville handles repairs, renovations, property maintenance, and more. Ceiling fans, shelves, full room makeovers. We have the experience, tools, and insured background check team to transform your space. 1-year guarantee ensures it's done right the first time. Visit housedoctors.com/Mooresville.
Need a ride? ICATS has you covered. Tuesdays to the VA in Salisbury, Thursday to Winston-Salem, and Fridays to Hickory. Plus, run errands every day around Iredell County for just $1. Visit rideicats.com.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC, local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. The pizza market is pretty competitive, and Pizza Hut has been underperforming other major brands such as Domino's and Papa John's. As a result, parent company Yum Brands says it's exploring the future for Pizza Hut, which could include the restaurant being sold to new ownership. Yum Brands' other chains include Taco Bell and KFC. Checking in on trading, stocks are looking at losses this Tuesday. Investors are worried that shares have gotten too expensive, with the S&P 500 rallying since the April market meltdown on the back of the artificial intelligence boom. And shares of Kleenex tissue maker Kimberly-Clark tumbled 15% in trading yesterday after agreeing to buy Kenvue for roughly $40 billion. Kenvue's biggest product is Tylenol, and the company has been fighting a mounting battle with the Trump administration over the safety of the pain medication. Kenvue has struggled financially since being spun off from Johnson & Johnson just 2 years ago. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
Mortal bees, prepare yourselves.
No, stop. Too early for that. Good Morning LKN, presented by Spotless Cleaning, is back on WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy Tuesday to you.
Happy
Election
Tuesday.
Day.
It is Election Day. Happy Election Day. Make sure you exercise your right to vote.
That's
today.
right. One of my favorite parts is when all the signs disappear after, because they're just flying everywhere on the sides of the road, leaning every which direction. Clean up your mess.
I think they get 7 days, 10 days to clean them all up.
I don't know.
Something like that.
I'd keep mine.
You should keep them out.
That's right.
No, what if you should take all of your and just put them in your yard for the whole year until next election?
And then you just take them with you.
Then you just take them with you. You don't have to rebuy them.
I'd never have to pay for aeration again.
No,
The spray'd be
you
perfect.
wouldn't. Kids, get out here. Put these signs in the yard.
Throw the seed in the grass. Daddy's got to go in the car for a second.
Dual purpose.
Some things going on nationally. Obviously, the government is still shut down, by the way. I don't know if you forgot about
I thought we were done with that.
No, it's still going on.
Did SNAP benefits?
So that's been the big discussion.
Okay.
So that's what's going on right now.
I thought we were done with that.
There was a judge, I think Rhode Island, somewhere like that. A federal judge said, hey, no, you got to do something. You got to pay this federal government. And President Trump and the White House came back saying, okay, but where are we taking the money from? Because it's got to be paid for, right? If you have a set amount of people in it, you've got a set amount of benefits that are supposed to go out. These are real dollars that are going to people's bank accounts. Where are we supposed to take it from? And so USDA did tell the court it will disperse all SNAP contingency funds. And so there is a contingency.
Okay.
$6 billion contingency fund.
But
here's the problem.
$8 billion?
Here's the problem. This is going to last only about half of November.
Okay.
So basically for $6 billion, just bought about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Thanksgiving's coming up around the corner, by the way, too. Don't know if you celebrate that one or not in America, but that's when we typically buy a bunch of food and sit at a table together.
Generally.
And I would imagine it's probably a heavy time in the SNAP category and WIC category. Has to do something with there's WIC, there's SNAP, there's multiple
WIC
programs.
is Women and Children. SNAP, I can't remember what it stands for, but it's two different programs. So one's for formula, women and children's for formula diapers, things that babies may need, pregnant women or babies may need. And the other one is just kind of general food assistance.
And then there's another program of school lunches that the federal government contributes toward. And so that's what they said to the court. They said, we're not going to take the money from the school lunches for the kids to go to SNAP. We're not going to take all the money from, I think, WIC. We'll take some.
Right.
And so that's now the conundrum is you're telling us we had to pay for it, but where are we taking from another program? We're robbing from one, Peter to pay Paul type thing. Is that what we're trying to do over here? And so it is an interesting question and conundrum. Somebody's got to give one way or another here. I guess the two options are healthcare for a lot of people. Arguably, that what the Republicans are arguing is that for illegal immigrants. I haven't heard the Democrats say that's not what they want, too, by the way. I will, just for clarity. I haven't seen them say, no, that's not what we want to use the money for.
They took $300 million from WIC to help fund SNAP.
Of $6 billion.
Of 6, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So a couple extra people will get food there.
Yeah, exactly. And then another $450 million shifted to November WIC benefits because they needed some more money too. So a little switcheroo.
Something about Section 32. That seems to be what the official kind of code, U.S. code or what it is within USDA related to this. So if you see Section 32 a lot, that's what that has to do with there. While the USDA believes there are sufficient funds in the child nutrition program to support WIC during these unprecedented circumstances, the agency does not believe the same is true for SNAP due to the significant differences between the amounts at issue. So again, going back to the kind of core of more foundational conversation of how many people are on SNAP benefits and what does that actually look like right now? Because you don't want to see, and you see it on TV, and I feel like we should be able to answer the question, are a bunch of people just selling SNAP benefits for cash? Is that what's going on? Because if that is,
we can always have that conversation where, just like we talked about technology, there's always going to be people that use it in the wrong way, right? But I think there's enough people, and so there's always going to be people with WIC or SNAP or any kind of government assistance that are not using it correctly or that are selling it for, nefarious reasons. And so, but just saying to overall say well, it doesn't matter because people misuse it. People misuse everything that's meant for good intentions. There's enough people out there that actually need it to provide food for them every single month that I don't think we should just, wipe the planet of it.
And there's new people entering the program, right?
Exactly.
The program is growing. It's not shrinking. I think we need to be honest about that too. That should be a conversation. Why are we trending that program's growing?
I was very surprised it was $8 billion a month. That I think that has blown a lot of people's minds. I thought it'd maybe be $1 billion, like $1 billion, but I had no idea it was that much money every single month too. It's not a yearly figure; that's a monthly figure. So that's kind of wild.
Yeah, so unfortunately, that's got to be looked at, right? And new people cannot enter the program right now. So if there's people needing to enter the program, right, from a economic perspective, they qualify for the benefits, right? Because that's how it works. There's an application process. You have to qualify based on your income and other life situations that you've got going on. More and more people applying. They aren't entering the new. They've said that too. Is that nobody new, no new applications are going to be accepted, obviously, at this point, either until they figure this out.
I looked this up. WIC is for women and children, like I said, pregnant or children who are under 5. So that's who is served by WIC.
Yeah, so a lot of conversations obviously happening, and we'll see how long it lasts.
Lots of them.
Nancy Pelosi did announce she is not seeking re-election. She did make the announcement she is not seeking re-election. I think this was the greatest Houdini trick ever. Get all the money you can from your private market and walk out clean. This was a genius play right here. She's going out on top. You can't say she's not.
She's 85.
At 85, going out on top. She was part of what? The gaggle of 8, too, and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? All that whole, she's part of all of it. So she's going to walk away, and good for her. That's how you play the game.
California? Is she from California?
I think the Bel Air area, give or take. Rodeo Drive, I think, somewhere
she lives
around
next
there.
door to the Fresh Prince.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there?
Yes.
Who do you think she's going to line up to replace her?
I'm not sure about that. Is Gavin Newsom her son? They're related.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they're related somehow.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I don't know if by blood or by marriage, but they are related somehow, I believe. You can give that one a quick Google. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong on that one. There is a big case going in front of the Supreme Court. President Trump did post his opinion on this. Not that he's a
They're
judge.
second cousins.
Second cousins. So there is relations.
Okay.
Here's President Trump's post. Next week's case on tariffs is one of the most important in the history of the country. If a president is not allowed to use tariffs, we will be at the major disadvantage against all other countries throughout the world, especially the, quote, majors. In a true sense, we would be defenseless. Tariffs have brought us great wealth and national security in the 9 months that I have had the honor to serve as president. The stock market has hit all-time highs many times during my short time in office with virtually no inflation and national security that is second to none. Our recent successful negotiation with China and many others put us in a strong position only because we had tariffs with which to negotiate fair and sustainable deals. If a president was not able to quickly and nimbly use the power of tariffs, we would be defenseless, leading perhaps even to the ruination of our nation. The only people fighting us are foreign countries who for years have taken advantage of us. Those who hate our country and the Democrats because our numbers are insurmountably good. I will not be going to the court on Wednesday in that I do not want to distract from the importance of this decision. It will be, in my opinion, one of the most important and consequential decisions ever made by the United States Supreme Court. If we win, we will be the richest, most secure country anywhere in the world, by far. If we lose, our country could be reduced to almost third world status. Pray to God that doesn't happen. I don't see a signature on the end of this one.
He didn't say thank you for your attention to this
matter.
matter.
I do not see a signature on the end of
So
that.
I'm a little concerned that maybe he didn't write that because he didn't scream at me at the end.
That's right.
That's how I know it's
I just
really
wanted to throw
Donald
that there from reporting accurately.
Thank you for your attention to this matter. Exclamation point.
I did mention to you earlier about Nigeria. President Trump had made a post on Friday. It did evolve a little bit over the weekend into Saturday. Here was President Trump's post. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country, quote, guns a-blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast. Also not signed.
He also yelled at me at the end, so it makes it more possible that he wrote that one, but no thank you for your attention to this matter, so I don't know.
That
Still
one's tough,
suspicious.
too. Yeah, absolutely. Besides that, last week, President Trump decorated a new bathroom. That also went down. The Lincoln, I think it was the Lincoln bathroom.
Okay.
It was renovated in the 1940s in an Art Deco green tile style, which was totally inappropriate for the Lincoln area, I guess. He says he did it in black and white polished stationary marble. This was very appropriate for the time of Abraham Lincoln, and in fact could be the marble that was originally there. Dug that one up real quick. Found it in the archives, probably, where they people retire. You know, you take the elevator shaft down, and where they have the papers. Pretty cool.
Coffee.
Coffee. I need coffee. Good Morning LKN, presented by Spotless Cleaning, will be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, just a gorgeous early November day of weather around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures making it to the upper 60s for the afternoon. Then we'll fall off into the low 40s overnight and low 70s for the rest of the work week. Really couldn't ask for better weather. And no rain in sight, just a low chance by the time we get to the weekend. Until then, enjoy. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is ready for you to experience golf, dining, and entertainment. Golf lessons, tea times, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, plus memberships are available at 704-872-9990 or online at the 500 Club. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World of Outlaws World Finals Wednesday through Saturday. Catch Dirt Racing's top 3 series in a title-deciding 4-day showcase. The World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, the World of Outlaws Late Model Series, and the Super Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds. For tickets, camping information, and schedules, click on charlottemotorspeedway.com. Saturday is Christmas in the Ville at the Statesville Civic Center. Come shop from local businesses, enjoy food and drinks, create your own keepsakes, and the kids can play in the fun zone. Christmas in the Ville begins 10 a.m. Saturday at the Statesville Civic Center. The Fall Frenzy 5K is happening on November 22nd at ESC Park in Troutman. This run and walk benefits the Iredell County Crosby Scholars to support college and career access for Iredell students. Runners, walkers, and well-behaved leashed pets are invited. There will be a DJ, food trucks, face painting, games, post-race snacks, and awards. Visit crosbyscholars.org to register and for more information.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays now through November 23rd. A non-stop outdoor family adventure. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good Morning LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:48. Happy Tuesday to you. We're on the road to recovery. Have been now for about a week with Patrick Reynolds, trying to get him back to the former glory days of loving the sport that he really is deep down into his bones and doesn't want to admit. But we don't have to talk about NASCAR yet.
Here we go. Green flag. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing.
We didn't have a chance to talk yesterday about the champion, Kyle Larson, for the year.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I think clearly the way to a NASCAR Cup championship is your guest spot on the home ad show, like Kyle did.
That's it.
We covered this yesterday on the show. I said, you want to win it to see the other three guys is why they didn't win the championship, because they didn't get his summer interview on home ad.
That's actually awesome.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
We caught up with him in July or August. We talked to him about all kinds of things. I was like, that was clearly the path to the title.
That's the way to win.
Is through the home ad show.
Okay, so this when you win in racing, there's a couple of layers to it, right? There's the driver who wins. There's the brands who win, obviously, but then the team and the ownership, right? So Hendrick's been around a long time in racing.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon obviously involved at the upper levels now. What do you think they're feeling right now as Hendrick Motorsports as far as winning this year's race?
I think with the amount of success that they've had, it's kind of a mission accomplished. This is what they're here for. I think when they don't win, they're disappointed. But when they win, it's sort of like, well, yeah, we're supposed to win. We're Hendrick. A little bit of, Yankees, a little bit of Kansas City Chiefs, a little kind of aura mystique about them. They've been around. Gosh, Rick's been around in this sport for decades and decades. A full-time team in 1984 was his first full-time team. They were so close to closing down too. It
really starts with the cars and the love of the cars, right? So let me give you the top. Here's the top 10 best-selling vehicles in the U.S. so far this year. Maybe we just talk about your love of cars, and then it gets you going back into NASCAR. Let's try it this way instead. Ford F-Series, #1 selling truck in America.
That's been number one.
It's
I think
been number one since like the 70s. I think.
Yeah,
it's just keeps that top spot.
Yeah,
yep.
Ford
597,000 units. Chevy Silverado, #2.
All right.
422,000. Pretty big difference there too, by the way, as far as number of vehicles.
Yeah, Ford was almost 600. That was 590 something or other. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toyota RAV4 coming in at third. 358,000 units there.
Oh,
The
okay.
RAV4 is still there. Honda CRV. Ram pickup then coming in underneath them.
Ram's got work to do then. Yeah, them pickups. They got to get up there with the boys.
A little Stellantis action there. GMC Sierra then
Nice
coming
truck.
in at 250,000 units. Toyota Camry, an oldie but a goodie right there, right there.
They're
There's
on
one.
every-
That's always on the list.
Every
That
other
one-
car out here on Ckezepis, a Camry.
Right.
That one brings back some NASCAR love, huh? Toyota Camrys, huh? Yeah.
Really?
They're out there on the track, right?
They are,
Camrys?
yeah.
You know that? They're Camrys out there driving.
I've seen before. I've been like, hey, that
You
looks
wouldn't think that.
No.
but-
Yeah, I tried to turn my Camry into a race car one time. It didn't go so well for me.
You didn't have the right crew chief names.
That's what it was. Yeah.
You and me, the Lake Norman.
Lake Norman 500 or whatever we're going to make it.
760.
Yeah, 760, yeah.
Tesla Model Y. This is an estimated number, 232,000. I don't know. I guess Elon doesn't share necessarily maybe all the information or something. I'm not sure.
Mind your business.
Toyota Tacoma, 204,000. And then Chevy Equinox rounding out the top 10 list at 203,000 units.
Surprised the Toyota Corolla is not on this list anymore.
Ooh, that's
That
a
used
good
to
one,
be
too.
like the number one selling, small, but it looks like the smaller SUVs have taken over for the little sedans.
I'd agree with you on that.
Yeah.
The RAV4, Honda CRV,
Yep.
Chevy Equinox. Yep.
So people going for the little SUVs over the little
And the Model Y, even
little
from
coupes.
from
Yeah.
an EV perspective,
You're
too.
right.
That's that kind of body. So,
Yeah. Interesting.
how you feeling now? You got the tingles?
I don't know if that gave me the tingles there. I'm not surprised at the popularity of trucks. I drive a truck. My entire life, I've only owned one car. Every other been a truck of some sort.
Type of vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always been a truck.
I would say the same car your whole life.
No.
Not that you're- I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I am, I guess.
There are people that buy like the exact same, like they'll buy a new one, but it'll be the exact same.
Yeah, the new
just
model.
the next
Yeah.
model of it. Yeah, same car every single time.
Speaking of the LKN Olympics, got a new one here that looks like.
I think this one's gonna do.
I think
great.
you two as a team would do really great with this one. This
Patrick
is,
and I on the team. Okay, all right, we'll give it a
okay.
try.
What are
This
we
is
doing
called artistic cycling, art on a bike. I was thinking the bike gangs might get into this one.
So it's still a traditional bike in the sense that there's one set of pedals, there's one seat, and there's one set of handlebars.
Now there's some though where they're on their individual bikes.
Okay,
too, though.
so in tandem there.
Yes.
But two people sharing one bike is also a requirement, it looks like, as part of this particular sport at some point. And so the routine here, do you think heavy wheelies? Probably more a lot of flips.
No, it's more just balance. It's more just balancing while you're riding in a circle. I do see you and Bill would probably really get into this one.
Yeah, that also
especially-
supposedly. I think if Bill does the headstand
yeah, I'm
on
thinking-
the seat,
Bill
and then
doing
I'll
that,
do the.
But then who's getting on
horse
whose
bars.
shoulders? Are you getting on Bill's
I'll
shoulders?
get on Bill's. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I think this will go really great, and you guys would look great in the leotards too.
See, it's like synchronized swimming, but with bikes.
With the bike.
Yeah, except you're both on the
Same
side.
thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
But we already got the bike gangs, right? So now we all got, and so add the electric, this to an electric bike, cruising down Catawba.
Now,
doing
I'm not
headstands?
against this one. I won't shoot this one down as long as we make this an indoor event, not an outdoor event. I think that's important. To
Oh
note
no,
here.
this is an outdoor event. I'm sorry.
yeah,
You can practice indoors, but we're actually doing this, and
Yeah.
you can't ride on sidewalks. They just made the rule, so you
Gets
got to do
tougher.
it on the street in the bike lane.
Ooh. Saw another Tour de France on Catawba.
You did.
Oh my gosh, when are people gonna learn?
They're never gonna stop. They're never gonna stop.
Gosh.
But this was a good one, and I think this one would do really, really well here. You and Bill first.
There's a lot of bikers. I mean, there are a
There's
lot
a lot of
there's a
bikers.
lot of people who like
We
riding
should
bikes.
take it to the next level and start doing handstands on our bikes.
Yeah. I don't know if we'd
We'll
ever
do the
agree
e-bike
on,
version.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying the e-bike version. Yes, for Lake Norman. Yeah,
I don't
it'll
know
work.
if we'll ever agree on the color scheme for the leotards. That'll be the only problem.
I'm going to say you guys go red, white, and blue for America. And
All right.
WSIC.
All right, I think we can make that work.
Okay, good.
250. Who's Keegan Michael K?
Keegan Mike and
Oh, this is sports. So this is a
this is
Dowell.
sport.
Yeah.
Yep. So we had Dave Canales responding to the penalty as well. And then we've got a little bit of Keegan Michael Key.
That situation, we got to make sure that we understand the rules. I might have to, call up Keegan Michael Key and make sure I get some clarification on that part of it. But from what I understand, it's any kind of movement that way, any weapons or all that stuff's going to get flagged. We got to be smarter about that.
Rico, man, you got robbed. You only did 2 pumps. I'm sorry, man. Now we're going to have to write a new sketch.
So there you go. Coach and Keegan Michael Key responds to Rico Dowdle's
I did see the celebration.
celebration.
I saw the celebration dance. Certainly is from a.
Do you think it should have been flagged or no?
We're talking about if they're nationally broadcasted games.
Yes.
Is that an appropriate type of celebration that you want on the football field?
Sure. What makes that celebration even a thing, though, is the
He's
sketch.
humping the air, by the way. Let me be
is
clear
the
on
sketch.
what he's
Pumping the air.
Yes.
Pumping the air?
Pumping is
Pumping the air.
Pumping with the pelvis? Is that the way to think of it?
a pelvic pump.
A pelvic pump. Okay.
Yes.
Kind of like the tush push.
Yeah. No.
A little
Okay,
bit
different.
A little bit different.
A little bit closer to the virgin sacrifice we had at Rocky Horror Picture Show on Friday night.
Much more similar to that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
If you
again,
know,
do
you
we
know.
want that nationally broadcasted on television becomes the question.
Do you think that's why it got flagged?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think as far as certain
It just
types of
felt
gestures
inappropriate.
will become part of the
Yes,
conversation.
and Rico Dowdle's not the first person
No.
to play into this. I think Aaron Rodgers did it a couple times.
Yeah, I did see that Aaron Rodgers has done
I'm
it.
not sure if he got flagged for it. But yeah, it was, it was the NFL referees that put their foot down. They're done.
But
They're
I
done
do
with
like
the
how it's gone
pumps.
viral. It's,
Oh, yeah, it's great.
everywhere. So that's been great for the Panthers just to
Hey.
get more eyes on us. Yeah, I'll take the penalty if it helps. If it helps
But
with
was
the
it
overall
not,
numbers.
Was it not so funny? Yes, it helps that they won the game. But even as that happened, and they we go up by 7 after the missed field goal, extra point, right? Because we got flagged for that. That made the extra point kick instead of a 33-yard kick. It was a 48-yard kick, and we missed it horribly. Right at that point, we're like, oh man.
We can't be out
Usually
here
we
humping
lose-
air.
Yeah, usually we lose games like this, but that was pretty.
Dude, what if we lose now
pretty
that we
wild.
missed that field goal?
Right. If we lose on the 2 pumps, like that is such a Panther way to lose.
Oh yeah, that is a Panther way to lose. I mean, it tracks, right? It's us. It's who we are. Yeah, that's
so
definitely.
it was great to see us overcome that sort of kind of.
We overcame the pump.
We overcame the pumps. Yes, we played football hard. Yeah, 2 pumps.
Carolina Panthers are a good team.
A good team.
I know. Now that's
Good
just
team.
really bothering me the way he said it.
Good team.
Good team.
Good
enough
football
to
team.
donate a penalty. Say there, still beat us. How's that?
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah.
We'll see who can beat us after the autonomous fighter jets keep taking off. Because that's what's happening here. Anduril Industries, their YFQ-44A, took flight today. I think you can go and hit the audio on this one too. I don't know if it's got a talking. No, it's just the cool effects. This is I'm assuming a company that's contracted with the Air Force and the overall the United States military.
Is this a first flight we didn't know until it got back?
First autonomous fighter jet.
Because it just did it on its own.
It just took,
Exactly.
it took
Just
off.
woke up by itself.
We
it
said,
works.
make sure you
Took
come
a flight.
home later.
Getting there.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
And obviously we have drones, right? We've had drones for a long time. But when we say fighter jets, I'm guessing that classification
Different
comes
size, maybe?
size, speed, and
And
what it can
maneuver.
carry.
Tax bracket, you can write that off a little differently.
Yeah.
And so with that, now everything kind of changes as far as military goes. Because if you have the autonomous planes, why would you? Is there a reason to send someone inside of it?
That would, I guess, be the idea. No,
No.
there wouldn't.
There's nobody in it.
So is that a
I
good
don't
thing?
like the music. It looks ominous.
The
Looks
music sounds
dangerous. I don't like
scary.
these games anymore.
Done playing.
Yeah,
Game over.
Quit.
I really don't want to play anymore.
And that's a public video, so remember that's what they've.
By
said
the
is
time
we're
we
allowed
get it,
now.
yeah. We're not. I mean,
It's
we're not
only
the first
flown
ones to
once.
see it. Yeah.
You know who really does know things though? The Home Ad Show audience, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. You want to celebrate birthdays and anniversaries because Southern Christmas Show tickets. Starting today, you get your chance to win them. If you win the birthday or anniversary prize wheel, you get Southern Christmas Show tickets as well. You'll get that with your prize pack that you
get that extra, you get that extra spin on Friday. So get added to that wheel, and on Friday you have a chance to win 4 tickets to the Southern Christmas Show this week and next week, starting today.
You are in live of the production meeting of Home Ad.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday. It's election day. Get out and vote if you hadn't.
Oh, really?
Exercise your right to say whatever you really want.
Whatever you want to say.
Really what it's all about. And in fact, you know what, Patrick, there's one more thing that I do have
Tell
to
me.
say.
I want to hear it.
Serving you better than ever before. 105.9, 100.7. WSIC, Statesville, Mooresville, North Charlotte.
It all started with a little meet cute at Paloma in Mooresville, where flavors intertwine and moments become lasting memories. Craft cocktails, elegant small bites that aren't so small. Live music Thursday to Saturday. Visit palomacocktails.com and see what everyone's whispering.